Tank Davis.
Yeah,
When you got elected to the Hall of Fame, Tank Davis criticized your resume.
yeah,
Said that you was an ass fighter or whatever the case may be when you got elected. Um,
yeah.
the question that I have is, why do you feel that Tank Davis criticized your resume when I look at Tank Davis's resume in comparison, it doesn't even measure up. What was that all about?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he don't like my style.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he just don't like me. I talk a lot. I'm fearless with my approach. I speak my mind, and I've said some things about him in the past. I've criticized his resume, said he keeps fighting cab drivers
Mm-hmm.
and guys, and really not really testing himself against the best. Um, you know, Mayweather Promotions, BBC, they did a great job. They've done a fantastic job promoting him. Like, this dude sells out everywhere. Anywhere he goes, he sells out. They've done a good job with him. But it comes a time where you saying you're the best, but you're not willing to step foot in the ring against the very best. That's the problem that I have, at the end of the day. So to answer your question about, what Tank has on me, I think that's what it stems from. It stems from that, my comments about him in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And he just felt like, his career was nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't nobody. He ain't nobody. He wasn't a draw. He wasn't this. And there's a difference between guys. There's a difference in ladies. There's a difference between being a draw and also being a Hall of Fame fighter. You can be the draw, but that doesn't mean that doesn't accumulate in a fashion to where you're going to be a Hall of Fame fighter if you're not facing the top competition out there. And this is a start. I mean, for Tank with Garcia, Garcia was an undefeated guy. I said going into the fight, it was a bit too premature for him. I said at the very beginning, my thoughts at the very beginning were spot on. Garcia is not ready for Tank. I know what I see. He's a great talent. He has the speed. He has the nuances to go along with the game. This guy is a killer in the ring. He really is, man. Power. You could tell he can box really high ring IQ, good footwork. He's a lot better defensively sound than a lot of people give him credit for. Got some mental toughness to go along with him. I saw that in Tank when he fought against Cruz. Things wasn't going his way, and he still was able to figure out a way. And that's when you got a real. When things ain't going your way, he's injured. He injured one of his hands, and then he resorted to boxing. And he started moving. I'm like, oh, snaps. I didn't know he had that in him. I didn't know he can move on angles like that and stop on a dime and pop shots and move and continue to box. And then I didn't know he was able to take punches like that. He got hit on the chin. He felt it and was able to tie up and do what he needs to do and survive. I was like, man, this dude is a real fighter, but he hasn't fought the very best in the sport yet. So will he now? We gonna see.
Yeah, because the thing is, when I ran across I remember you did the Fight Hub interview. You said that you said that Tank Davis was a horrible person, and you thought it was a piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
And what was that based on? That comment there.
Man, if you get online and check out how many altercations or his, incidents that this young man has been in. All right, and the last one on the straw was, I remember the girl at the basketball game. I remember that. I remember the girl at the basketball game that he had roughed up. Man, that pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
I got two sisters, a mother. I have 3 daughters, and I'm not about that, man. I'm not about roughing up no woman. Period. And I saw that, and then the car accident where he fled the scene. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what do you mean he fled the scene? He left people in a car, innocent people in the car. He ran into them now. That was basically up in smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that says something about your character. That says something about you as a person, bro, to do that. You being who you are. Tank Davis, the new face of boxing, as you say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that bothers me, man. And then the whole 911 call and the girl screaming on the phone, and I understand she probably retract her her words or whatever. The dude had a fight coming up recent, a recent fight that was coming up in a week or so. Of course, she's gonna retract her words. She ain't stupid, And going through, and I heard the whole call, bro. That bothers me, man. So at the end of the day, my judgment is based on his actions. It's not based on my feelings. It's based on his actions. I can like him as a fighter, but as a person, I think he's a piece of shit. I really do. And it might rub people the wrong way, but that's my opinion. And at least I say it. I'm not one of the ones that run around and say it behind your back and won't tell you. I'll tell it to his face. Mm-hmm. That's the type of dude that I am. That's how I'm raised. And you know who made me the way this is?
Oh.
The fans listening. The media.
Yeah.
The media, the fans, y'all made me who I am today. Like, when I went through what I went through in 2012, dog, with Manny Pacquiao, with the whole controversial decision, dog, like,
I remember
man,
that.
it hardened me so much. I heard everything. I had death threats.
Yeah, I remember that.
My kids was going to school, was getting laughed at. Like, bro, it was a hard time for me in my life. But when it's hard like that, either two things can happen. Either I can curl up and quit, kill myself, or do something stupid, or I could just say, all right, I see what it is. And once the light clears, I know what it's all about. I come out, I come back with vengeance. So this personality that I have now, because the people spoke and said what they wanted to say about me, called me every name in the book, fighters included.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm like, oh, so this is free. This is a free world, right?
Yeah.
Amendment. I'm in First Amendment. Oh, we could talk. We could say whatever oh, yeah. Oh, no, I get it. I got an opinion too, just like everybody else. So I'm very opinionated now because of what I went through. I wasn't like that before. And then on top of that, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn rat's ass who likes me or not. You saw me the last week come on the show. I said, man, keep your name in my mouth, because I like it. Because when you're talking about me, that means I'm doing something.
Right.
Because when you're not talking about me, I'm not doing anything right. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel.
I didn't know that was you. I thought you was a troll, because basically the way you are is the way I am. I'm very outspoken. I'm gonna say what's on my mind. When I came on YouTube, I was cool. I was chill. Then I started getting all these death threats, and dudes started calling me coon all the time, sell out, this and that. And now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I say what's on my mind. I don't give a fuck what I don't want you to say nothing, but I don't give a fuck what a nigga got to say. I don't give a damn. It is what it is. I'm gonna be at the fights. I got the phone number 530-494-9636. Anybody want to call that number? Feel something? That's how I am. And that's how it is. But let me get these super chats out the way right quick. Shout out to Will. He said, Desert Storm, Timothy Bradley. Much love, champ. Salute to Will. I got a couple of more, Tim, because we got some good questions, man. We're really getting into it now. Shout out to Boxing Gyms. He said, what up, champ? And he said, what up, coach? He said, champ, what's good, bro? Boxing Gyms for the $20 super chat. He just said, what's up? Shout out to Bless 360.
That's my guy right there.
Oh, Boxing Gyms. Yeah.
That's
Boxing,
my guy, man. Ryan, what up?
Yeah, he know it's boxing. Boxing Gyms know it's boxing. And shout out to Bless 365. She said, what do you say about people who say you just hating, Tim? So, you got people who love Tank Davis and people who are pro PBC. They say, those guys probably really don't like you. They say that you're a hater and stuff like that. So what say you about that? Or have you already answered that by saying you don't give a damn what they say?
No. I'm not a hater. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm in the Hall of Fame. Why am I a hater? I'm not a hater. I'm just speaking my truth. I'm speaking my truth, man, because I just call a spade, and that's just it. Yeah. You don't have to agree with me. Guys out there that have wives, do you always agree with your wife tells you? Do you always agree with her? No. You have your own opinion, your own thoughts. And I have my own opinions and my own thoughts. You ain't got to ride with me. You ain't got to agree with me. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm cool with that. But I ain't no hater. I'm rich. I'm in the Hall of Fame. I got a great family. I got multiple houses, business. I mean, dude, like, hater? I don't hate, bro. I'm not hating. I'm like, bro, like, I'm so confused on that, man. Most of the time, you get these haters that they ain't got nothing, and they just hate because they can't be that person.
Yeah.
I don't want to be tanked. I ain't trying to go to jail. I ain't never been in jail. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to go. You feel me?
In your opinion, is Tank Davis following the Mayweather green print, so to speak, that Floyd always brag about?
He following the latest. He's following Pretty Boy.
Pretty Boy.
They got him following the Pretty Boy. Yeah.
No, Pretty Boy or Money May?
Money May, my bad. Money May.
Money May.
That's what I meant. Money May. I got him confused. Money May. That's the blueprint he's following right now.
He ain't following Pretty Boy. He following Money May.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.